But at the end of the day, capitalism does what capitalism does best, which is those who want to make money at the exploit of others will continue. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep watching? Are you going to keep subscribing? Are you going to keep following these influencers that you are outwardly admonishing? It's not just a them problem, but it's also an us problem. So if you want to take action, stop giving these people influence and also attention. Let's talk about this OpenAI brand influencer trip, because there's so many things that they just don't get. So first of all, it got me thinking a lot, because I'm in an industry where there's just a surplus of money with lots of people, and yet none of these people know or understand anything to do with culture or authenticity. With a dearth of culture and just excess of money, you know what you end up doing is renting a farm in a tone-deaf environment for your tone-deaf product. I don't follow any of those influencers because they're the opposite of what my channel and what I strive to do, which is you shouldn't make your entire identity about working. And I get there's money in making that kind of content in general, but I actually blocked a few of them a while ago. I actually used to be mutuals with some of them, but there at a certain point there was a fracture in the road where I was no longer interested in what they had to say, because one, they're selling you scarcity, they're selling you fear, they're also selling you like a reality that really doesn't exist until you get into corporate, and there's no amount of training or advice that one can give you to really prepare for corporate. I was surprised that one of them was on this trip, but also not surprised at the same time. But what ends up happening when you have lack of social cues, when you're only fixated on just the money and the clout, I think it brings into question, like, how are you as a person, regardless of whether you are an influencer or not, moving through the world according to your moral code? How are you moving through your values? Do you even know your values? Are we just optimizing for money? And when we optimize for money, the death of culture happens and everything else gets silenced, where we have to accept it as a normal behavior, when in fact this is not normal. You're hosting an event in a space in which you aim to destruct.